What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Before I begin, I want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of you for helping to support the channel and your fellow hobbyists. Thank you to my friends, family, neighbors, and everybody across the board, my eBay customers. You are all awesome. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, and if you haven't done so already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe, as it helps the channel to grow. Smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, hit the bell to receive notifications. And check out my eBay store, the Carolina Collector 001, where I'm selling graded slabs, loose sports cards, and various other items from time to time. I did manage to sell one of the two Optimus Prime convoys. It was the Missing Link 02 that I sold off. It's packed and ready to go. I could have dropped it off at the post office today, but the 24-hour drum is broken, as you know. With all the goofy stuff that I talk about here on the channel concerning the post office, I will not leave a package in the post office floating around in the open. I'd rather wait until the post office is open so I can drop it off to them so that it's not sitting there. It's quite unfortunate that the 24-hour drum, after many, many weeks, is still broken. I don't get it. But anyway, that order is packaged. The Missing Link CO1 is still listed. I have thrown one or two more items up for sale over at my eBay store, so go check it out. It helps to support the channel. I will never ask you to join a Patreon or any of that goofy stuff. That's why I have an eBay store. But anyway, I was reorganizing and shuffling through a lot of my boxes. There are 3 boxes that I pulled out that are just Series 1 paper flagship from last year. I might do a giveaway here in my neighborhood to the kids. Because, quite frankly, base cards, as you all know, they're a very tough sell unless they are relics or parallels. Base paper is extremely difficult to sell. So I just might give them away to the kids. You know, I have a proposition that I'm probably going to offer to the leasing office where I live and do like a baseball card day with the kids and just give away all these cards. Why not? You know, it's kind of a good thing anyway, because I've got tons and tons of cards. And, you know, it's cool to give back to the kids. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to propose that idea when I have some time. But I got 3 boxes off camera of just flagship Series 1 from last year. Jeez. But anyway, as I was going through my boxes, I did pull out some cards that I will eventually sell on eBay. I ordered for 200 top loaders, and forgive me if I haven't been listing any cards these last few days. I've been sidetracked. Yesterday, I needed to detach. I went to the pool yesterday. I was hanging out with a couple of my neighbors, and I got all poo-poo faced, you know, so I'm recovering today. I got my typical sugar-free Red Bulls here on the rocks. So I wanted to take some time to kind of like reshuffle my PC and pull out cards that I do want to sell. And now I have a separate box just of cards that I'm going to be listing on eBay once I get these top loaders. I do have 2 piles of cards, shameless plug. These are mostly Mojo Fractors that I'll be listing sooner than later over at my eBay store if I get around to it. And I think this second pile is a mixed bag of sepias, parallels, and inserts. So you got some Bowman there. Bowman Topps Chrome, we got some randoms in there. I think those are parallels. We got some paper in there. There's some pink refractors, more inserts from Bowman. So once I get around to it, we'll see what happens. Again, forgive me if I've been falling behind. I've just been completely sidetracked. But as I was going through all of these cards, obviously the thumbnail and the title of this video gives it away. I couldn't believe what I found. Now, I know I've probably showed these on camera as I was breaking and ripping packs, but it's cool when you go through product and you pack those cards away, and then you go through your personal collection and it's like, oh man, I forgot I had these. Now, I've sold plenty of Crow-Armstrong cards over at my eBay store, and my customers gobble them up. I might still have a couple paper rookies and some Bowmans out there, but when it comes to like parallels and refractors and stuff like that, my customers eat them right up. Will I sell any of these? I highly doubt it. I don't think so. I might, maybe. It depends. I do have doubles of 1 or 2 of these, but the rest of them, I only have singles of these, so it's going to be difficult for me to decide what I'll keep, what I'll sell. But I wanted to show you these because this is, you know, what makes the hobby fun. It's like, oh wow, look what I got. I forgot I had that. How many times has that happened to any of you? So we're going to have a little fun today. Anyway, let's hop right into this because you know, I kind of want to relax. So I did my deed for the day. I might list some sports cards over at my eBay store. Let's see how this all turns out today. So that's a Bowman Chrome Rookie of the Year favorite, Pete Crow. That's a Mojo Fractor. Really, really nice card. Then we have a 2025 Flagship Future Stars foil. Then we have a Topps Chrome Pete Crow Rookie X-Fractor. Really nice card. I know I've sold a couple of these. Then we have his flagship foil update right here. Here's one I completely forgot I even had this. This is an update. Is this update? Yeah, it's update. That's a Chrome update X-Fractor. It's the same photo as the previous one that I just showed you. Not a bad X-Fractor. Then I have a paper rookie of his from Flagship. And again, I completely forgot that I had some of these. Here's a City Connect paper of PCA. Then here's a paper Mystical. I know I have two of these, so I might release one for sale sooner than later. But again, I got no more top loaders, so I may have to swap out some of my cards temporarily just to top load them. And I do think I have another X-Fractor of PCA. I just don't remember which one. Then we have a Fuchsia Parallel from Bowman out of 199. That's a Mojo Fractor as well. Not a bad looking card. I know I've sold 3 or 4 of these, and again, I guess in my subconscious, I guess I wanted to make sure I kept one for myself, but we have a PCA 89. Very nice. I think I showed this off recently. This is a PCA Retail Blue, or Royal Blue. And this is one I completely forgot that I had. And it's kind of a shame because it's a little off-center, top to bottom, left to right. A PCA Relic 89. This one, I definitely... If I were to go to GameStop, I see a lot of guys doing this now. If I were to go to GameStop to submit the PSA, and mind you, I've never submitted the PSA. I'm an SGC snob. This is one I would want to submit to PSA if I submitted to PSA. I mean, this would look really good in an SGC holder because of the nature of the card. And again, I completely forgot I had this. But this is something I would have to decide what to do as far as eye appeal is concerned. This is an out of 299 Pete Crow Topps Gold. That is a sweet, sick card. And these are very hard to gem because of the black background. One wrong move with cards that are black like this, you're definitely looking at a 9 or 8. But right now, as it is, listen, it's a PC card. It's not graded. I'm happy just to have it. You know, I know a lot of guys would be like, you got to have it graded. Send it to get graded. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, calm yourself down, Junior. You know, especially some of these LCSs that are out there. Calm yourselves down. You know what I mean? But that is a really, really sick PCA right there. It's the nicest card out of all of these, at least in my opinion. It's a very standout card. I had a Paul Skeens, not like this one. I had the base Paul Skeens. I actually have a Jason Dominguez Blue Topps Gold in my PC someplace, which is non-numbered. But that's a sick PCA. I'm sorry. That's a sick PCA, not PSA. PCA. Pete Crow-Armstrong. Anyway, this is what makes the hobby fun when you find stuff like this. I mean, you know, I completely forgot that I had these cards. So I'll sit down, I'll look at what I got. I'll look at these cards. If I do release any of them, I'm not sure yet what I'll do. But again, I don't have top loaders anyway at the time of this at the filming of this video. And if I do get top loaders, which won't be for like another week or two, I did put in the order already. I'll make a decision as to what to do, or maybe I'll, temporarily swap out some of those inserts and, sell off some PCAs. I did dig up some more Aaron Judges that I have and some other cards I'm sure some of my customers would love to get their hands on. But for right now, this is a cool find. Nice little treasure trove of PCA cards I completely forgot I had. So, but I definitely like this one. This is, out of all of these, this is definitely my favorite. If I were to keep any of these, I mean, obviously I would keep the Relic, I would keep the numbered parallel, and I would keep the gold. And maybe one of the X-Fractors. The rest of them I would probably, those are the ones I would decide to sell off. Like the X-Fractor, this X-Fractor I'd keep. The rest of them are the ones I would maybe sell off. I don't know. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I tend to change my mind about these things because it all depends on where my interests lie when it comes to some of these players and some of these cards. You know how it is. The struggle is real, as they say. So there you have it. This was a fun video. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications, and also check out my eBay store. The link is in the description box below. Take care, God bless, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon.